Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Geek Index Gamerscast, episode
5,
6,
7,
10, 29.
It's an episode.
We are bad podcasters.
Yeah,
we
we-
can't even
we-
remember our own episodes.
The worst part is we're only like 5 or 6 episodes in. But I'm your host Ankit. With me, I got the prettiest of them all, Gabe,
What's up? What's up?
and the wild card, Derek.
hello, I'm wild.
Yes, you are. What have you guys been up to recently?
Just relaxing. Playing some few video games.
You went to
here and there.
ColossalCon, right?
I did go to ColossalCon.
Was it
that was-
colossal?
It was very colossal.
Well, from what I heard, the con itself isn't colossal.
The con itself wasn't colossal,
But
but
the
water
water park.
was colossal.
I was destroying my liver for the last 2 weeks.
That's great.
Did a pretty good job at it.
the best is Ankit. How do you deal with your hangovers?
Oh, I didn't have any.
Why don't you have any?
Because he was
Because
always
it never
drunk.
stopped. Yeah, I mean, my weekends have just been weddings, giving money away, and so going from broke to more broke.
That seems
and,
like the best kind of weekend.
you
Don't
don't
you have
even
like
know.
3 more times to get broke?
Yeah.
But
3
Derek,
more.
what have you been up to?
I've been playing Splatoon.
That's all? That's
So
all you've
have
been
I.
doing?
No, and on my Resident Evil 6 update, I've done nothing. On that. I have not touched that
I've been
game.
playing Splatoon 2. What do you think about it so far?
I like the online. Well, it's fun, but it's too addicting. Like they
addicting.
put a game
Uh-huh.
within the game.
So a mini game.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
mini
it's the
game.
mini game while you're waiting for you have to do nothing while it loads.
Uh-huh.
So you're just playing this game and then it pauses and saves for you. Then you look up and then you're playing for like 2 minutes against people and then it stops and then you go back into queue. You play this game back on the gamepad. It's an endless cycle. I ended up playing this game I think for like 4 hours straight one day.
Oh, wow.
I haven't touched the multiplayer yet, but I've only played the single player, only like the tutorial and mission. You just played a mission right now.
I just played a mission. I thought it was really fun.
Now,
I just beat the second boss.
oh, did you in the single
on
player?
the single player. It's really
Um,
it's fun.
One thing I'll say is there's 2 control options, right? There's motion, or you can.
I
use the
turned that
joystick.
motion shit off.
The motion controls actually weren't bad. They were actually pretty good.
yeah, they're not bad, but like I can't do that.
It's coming from Derek who plays Call of Duty, so.
No, it's not. It's not. The motion controls are bad, but like it makes if you have like motion sickness problems or something, it's like even worse. Like I got like pretty sick playing on motion controls, like really quick. Only the tutorial and a mission, and I was like, I already tapped out. I was like, I can't do it anymore. But the game is fun. The controls are. It's like it's only like you only need to press like 4 things throughout this whole thing.
Let's
It's shoot,
reload.
and turn into squid, and jump.
Turn into squid is the reload.
Oh yeah, that's true. And then jump.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And grenade.
Yeah, you're secondary.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, you're special too, so the clicking on the thumbstick.
But that's it.
I'm trying to work my sensitivity up.
No. Yeah, I got to do that too. Other than that, I'm still working on Final Fantasy X.
How's that going?
I have got unlocked every single monster creation thing besides the last one. I got to fight all the extra bosses.
Oh.
And max out 1 stat for every character. I'm down to luck right now for every character. Then I'll max them all out and then beat the side bosses and then the boss, and then I'm done. And I'll have 100% of this for a second time.
Yay.
Fuck thunder dodging and fuck chocobo racing. That's what I get from this game. What have you been playing recently? League?
Playing League. A little bit of Heroes of Storm, a little bit of Hearthstone. Mostly League.
Yep.
Mostly League. Trying to get the diamond.
Have you guys started playing Heroes of the Storm?
I did. I play Heroes of the Storm.
What's
I
your
haven't
take
touched
on it?
yet.
It's very, very team orientated. They basically took out all the skill for playing. Basically, it's not there's no such thing as one person can carry the game.
Oh, okay.
They literally turned this whole game into basically you have to help your team. If you don't,
share
you will
experience.
lose.
No.
Yeah, you share experience. There's no last hitting. There's no gold. There's no nothing.
It's just
So,
objective.
so
just
KSing
objective.
is not like a
Yeah, there's no-
thing.
If you want to win the game, you have to win objectives. That's basically.
That's
how
pretty
you-
much
okay,
the
so it's
way to win the
objective
game.
based.
But the thing is, they keep you playing the game by putting. There's different maps. So in every map, there's like a different objective for every map in order to win.
Yeah. So I've also tried Duck Game.
The fuck is that?
Duck game? What is that?
Have you guys played Towerfall Ascension?
Ready. Nah, I haven't played the Duck game, but wait, what is it?
So it's like Towerfall Ascension, but
Okay.
like you already assumed you're a duck.
Uh-huh.
And unlike in Towerfall Ascension, you know how it's just arrows
Yeah.
and like that's essentially it.
What is this?
Or
poop?
jumping on the person's head.
Do we
So
poop
in
on
Duck
each other?
Game, no, in Duck Game, there's like chainsaws, guns, shotguns, you know, all that
Oh my
stuff.
God.
You get nets, you capture each other, throw each other off the stage, you know.
Whoa. Oh, this seems fun.
That
Oh,
sounds
it's
like a
fun. Is it
Saturday
Steam?
night.
It's on Steam, and like and one button is just for quacking. It does literally nothing. It's just there for added like value.
That's the taunt.
It is. It essentially is.
Quack,
I might
quack.
buy this game if enough of us play it.
Here's the thing: it's $10 right now,
Ooh.
or 15, or I forget what.
It's expensive for a Towerfall type.
It is kind of expensive.
Are they
but-
updating it, or is?
I mean,
or
it
is
just came out. It
Oh,
just
just
came
came
out
out?
last
Okay.
week, and it's fun. But like,
Well,
I would suggest like it has local 4-player. So if we hook
Okay.
up like 4 controllers to the computer,
Okay,
we could play it.
that's not bad. We can try
which
that instead.
My computer has enough USB ports to do it, so we should be good to do it.
So we should do
I'm gonna
that.
play right now.
No, we're in the middle of a podcast, Derek.
But now I want to play this game.
We could do it afterwards, but I kind of want to try the new Final Fantasy 15 2.0 demo.
No, stop it! Stop playing single player. We have to play together, guys.
You know what Final Fantasy?
I've been
game I
playing
wanna
too.
play?
I've been playing
Huh?
too much Heroes of the Storm, so everything is about friends.
No.
Like, have to be like have to be like friendly to everyone. Guys, work hard. We will do this.
Oh, you mean kiss ass?
Oh my god, you have no idea how much you have to like boost the morale of your team for them to do everything in this game.
All right. So this week we're gonna do not too much news because we're gonna focus a lot on E3.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll go through some and one
There's
of
some
the-
big ones that
yeah.
people probably know about, and we'll like
yeah.
dive
Yeah.
into it a little bit.
One of the biggest thing is Steam now offers refunds.
Woohoo! Finally.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I heard about that.
But it's a unique situation though. So the way it works is you have to have played less than 2 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and you had to have owned it for less than 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think humble bundles and any
No,
other
those-
offsite
no.
things count.
Those don't work because
It has
they're,
to be
they're
directly
not.
from
They're
Steam.
not,
Actually
they're
interesting.
They're not purchasable from Steam. This bundle is only purchasable through. This bundle is only purchasable through a third-party website. Therefore, if you wanted a refund, you would have to go through the third-party
Yeah.
website.
Exactly.
This is
So-
where I play a game for an hour and 59 minutes and then refund it.
I mean, so what it is, it's like essentially paying for a demo because essentially nowadays
Mhm.
demos are like kind of dead.
Yeah.
There's like probably like only 1% like.
So you're paying
Mhm.
full price for a game, and if you really like it, you can keep it.
Yeah, and if you don't
Yeah.
like it enough, then you can just.
But
give
if you
it back.
decide after 2 hours
Now-
you hate it, then you're
pretty
screwed.
much like if I bought Watch Dogs, and which I played for an hour, and I got really bored of it after that hour. I really wanted to give it back, but I couldn't.
But it doesn't even matter. You didn't even get it directly through Steam.
I didn't get it directly through Steam.
But so I saw some numbers related to it, and people were like, our refund number jumped up to 60 to 80%
Ooh,
increase. Another company was like, we've now changed from like 1 out of every like 12 or 13 refunds to 8 out of every 13.
well,
Damn.
that's because when you give people the option, of course they're gonna like. If they
Yeah.
don't like it, they're gonna give it back because why keep something they don't like?
Yeah, but now here's the whole argument people bring up: buyer's remorse.
Mm-hmm.
You should be ready to face some remorse on
That
shit
is
that you
true.
can. Because
true.
think about it: if you bought it physically, they're lucky it's digital and they're offering this.
Yeah.
If you got it physically, once you open that shit, it's yours.
done. Yeah, it's gone. That means it's yours forever.
Yeah, the only way to get your money back is if you sell it used.
Yeah, which you don't get the full
So
refund.
it's kind of nice that Valve's doing this.
Mhm.
But I got a feeling there's gonna be changes in store because
They might change it to like. Well, I believe they only did this refund thing because of extreme cases. I read on the news about this this kid that he took his mom's credit card and he purchased like what $1,000 worth of Steam stuff,
yeah, maybe.
and then she couldn't get a refund because there was no refund. Steam never gave refunds. You know how that works, right?
Yeah.
So she's kind of like shit out of luck. She spent like $1,000 on stuff for her child that she didn't even want
it's kind
to.
of her fault. Her
Yeah.
son stole her credit card.
But they should have a closer handle on that. I mean,
Yeah.
But what can you do? Shit like
Yeah.
that happens. But I mean, I foresee this not working out like the way they're expecting it to right now. And there's gonna be a lot of changes because it's very like
They might just put like a cap. Like I'm pretty sure like each account can refund like a certain amount of games between a certain amount of time. Like every game you can refund one game per like month, 2 months.
yeah.
And
I mean,
that would make it a lot more fair for both parties because you get rid of the buyer's remorse. And you also get to keep the fact that they don't refund every single game that they get.
I personally think they shouldn't like buyer's remorse should have just stayed. If you bought a game without even looking into it and whatnot, you kind of deserve it.
That is true too, but like sometimes
Like that's why like
sometimes it's because of the hype, like
Yeah, I know.
the hype. Like,
but that's the thing. You felt the hype. That's not.
You
like,
got
that's
on
not
the hype
company's
train
fault.
and you couldn't get off.
Yeah, and not only that, it's like whatchamacallit. If you you could always wait an extra day to see reviews after the game comes out.
that is true too. That is
and
true
then
too.
get the game. And it's not like you're gonna be far behind. It's only one day.
That is true.
If it's a multiplayer game, anyways.
Mhm.
If it's single player day, you can definitely wait.
Oh, you can wait till whenever. You can wait until like that thing goes on sale if you want to.
Exactly. So if they like, I think I still like the concept. I'm not. It's not.
It's a good concept. They probably have to tweak it a little bit more. That's all.
They announced their controller for
The
release
Steam controller.
for this
That-
fall, winter.
I saw a little bit of a gameplay where
Where
it was
they
a
use the
shooting
controller?
game and then they turned it sideways. I don't understand that. Just
It's just
yeah.
the way the controller is set up.
Okay.
It's a weird looking controller, mind you. When I first saw it, I was just like,
it does look weird.
I was like, I mean, it's only $50 like every other controller there
Yeah.
is.
But we'll have to see it when it actually like when we actually get to physically like touch it, handle it, because that's
Okay to
only
see that.
that's the only way you can like play with controllers.
Yeah.
Like you can look at it all you want, but like if you don't handle it, you don't know if you like it or not.
I remember I didn't believe how big the first Xbox controller was till I actually held one. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, and then people complained about it. They had to make
Yeah.
smaller ones.
I know.
And like, I think I still have some of the bigger ones, man. And
Yeah, and I
Jesus,
think that's
Those
probably
things can
I
actually
think
be
that's
used as a
probably like
weapon.
a collector's item now.
I'm
No.
never, probably not, man.
Wait like another 20 years.
Yeah,
Keep it for 20 years. I don't get to do it.
especially since GameStop's doing their old system trade-ins and shit again at select GameStops.
Oh yeah, true. I heard about that one.
What else was there on news? Final Fantasy 14 is getting Chocobo racing in it now.
Well, since I don't play it, I really don't care for it.
Well, what they're planning to do so what I've read about Final Fantasy 14 is like,
Uh-huh.
what they're gonna expand on is
Uh-huh.
bringing stuff from older games in. So
Okay.
there's a rumor that Blitzball might be put into
That might be interesting.
Final Fantasy 14. I was just like,
That might be interesting.
we always played against computers. Are we gonna
Yeah.
play against each other now?
A little more news. Microsoft, their new, which is not really new, but their upgraded Xbox got leaked on Amazon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amazon,
They were gonna announce it
at E3.
probably at E3. They announced 1 terabyte model
Mhm.
for $399, and then a
And-
500, the 500 one that's currently out,
Yes.
price drop of $50 to $349.
And also
and-
a newer controller, which is not really newer. It just has a
Like it comes in 2 different colors and comes with a 3.5 millimeter jack.
yeah.
But
Other than that, that's it.
it is they gave the release date already,
Mhm.
which is the day after their press
I know.
conference, which is how they usually roll.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
how
it's
Microsoft usually
not
does
not
their
really
thing.
too surprising.
On that note, also Nintendo announced that they're having a pre-E3 thing too,
Mhm.
related to Super Smash Brothers.
Ooh, so new characters, new DLC.
Well, so what they're doing is they're doing like a short little like Nintendo Direct for Super Smash stuff. They're
Okay.
gonna like talk about DLC and stuff.
Okay.
Lucas also comes out that day,
Okay.
which is as I recall, I think Sunday.
Lucas.
The Direct is on Sunday, so that's when he comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering what they're gonna talk about because the next character they
Well-
put up was like people can vote for
Yeah.
the next one.
What was the highest voted one as of right now? I don't remember.
Well, I don't know if they actually started doing the voting. I know there's like a whole like speculation thing.
Didn't they have a website that has the votes all tallied up already?
I don't know if that was the actual like voting thing or if that was just people voting to see who they wanted.
Okay.
And see like what people are gauging at.
Okay.
Other than that, like
Well, more characters is always good, but I really don't like the fact that everything is DLC.
Yeah, after they said they wouldn't do
DLC. After they said it's not going to be DLC, and then they're like, we're just going to give it to you. But now they're like, nah, we're not going to give it to you. You have to pay for it.
Well, here's one thing we can always trust Nintendo in, though. Their DLC is never half-assed.
In Nintendo, we trust.
That is true. Nintendo always has decent... They don't have a lot, but they have good DLC.
And it doesn't feel like it's tacked on or anything. It's like,
didn't they just announce also new DLC for that Arkham Knight game?
For the...
it's a pre-order bonus. Pre-order bonus.
For the PS4 and the Xbox,
I don't know how that's helping its situation, considering it already got bad press for being... whatchamacallit.
I know. Let's just release more DLC.
Yeah, I heard it has a bad season pass for some reason. I didn't like know details of it though.
Yeah, well, what they were doing was giving you a bunch, not like good DLC for a really high price, and people were like,
"Oh, okay,
raging about it." Gearbox announced that their upcoming first-person shooter, Battleborn, which is the like a MOBA type, I think, has 25 characters.
That's a lot of characters for a shooter.
Well, it's gonna be like a MOBA though. You gotta remember.
Oh, it's true.
So you gotta have some sort of variety in it. I mean, it's like what was Blizzard's the one they announced?
I forget
what it's called.
I forgot what it's called, but it's that looks like a good game too. Something Overdrive? No,
Overdrive is an actual game on Xbox.
Yeah, Sunset Overdrive.
No, but that's Sunset Overdrive.
Sony accidentally revealed that there's a Nathan Drake collection in the works. Probably supposed to announce that at E3 too.
Overwatch.
There we go.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. That looks interesting. I'm not going to lie. And as you guys know, I'm not a big MOBA person.
You see the cinematic trailer for that?
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Of course I saw the cinematic trailer. PlayStation Plus new games change, every month. Mm-hmm. If you have PlayStation Plus, you get 6 free games.
Yes, yeah. You told me about that.
So, the only one that's really important to me that's out this month, I already own.
What is it?
Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes.
Oh, word.
Oh.
And that is pretty... It's a good thing that you're getting it as PlayStation Plus game. You should get it now if you can, because the Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out in September. And as we know, Ground Zeroes does not come with it, and Ground Zeroes is a prequel to it.
Yes. But it's only 2 hours of gameplay? That's it?
Well, it's if you do all the side missions and everything too, like it'll add up a little bit more. And if you try to go for the S rank, which is kind of hard in itself. But I mean, I love Ground Zeroes. I play the shit out of it. After I beat like the mission, I just went back to fuck around.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Replayability probably is very not as high.
This is obviously not as high because it's just meant to be like a demo.
And it's a demo, but like,
it's like a demo.
It's like a demo.
Essentially.
It's just like a.
I had to get it because Metal Gear.
Oh, I know you and your Metal Gear, and because like I don't know. As soon as I finish, I played 1. I really loved 1. I played 2. I really hated 2. And I got like halfway through 3 and I got tired.
I was indifferent with 2. I was like, okay 2. And not okay with
it. I
like
hated 2.
3 was 3.
I played all of them up to 4.
I love 3. I hated the whole stamina and eating shit to survive thing.
I thought that was pretty funny.
It was like it's pretty cool until it fucks you over.
I actually need to like finish 3 and probably play 4 for me to like actually see if I want to continue this.
Well, this one takes place after Portable Ops. Was it Portable Ops or the other one?
What, 3?
Peace Walker. No, the new one coming out.
Oh.
Takes place after Peace Walker. That's where Ground Zeroes happened.
3. 3 was Peace Walker, wasn't it?
3, I think, took place. No, 3 was
3 was like in like
Snake
chronological
Eater.
order. Yeah,
it's
Snake Eater.
Snake Eater. Then it was not Portable.
Peace Walker.
It's Peace Walker. After Peace Walker is Ground Zeroes. After Ground Zeroes is the new one that's coming out. After that is Metal Gear 1 and 2. Then Metal Gear Solid 1, and so forth from there. I don't know. I love Metal Gear. I'm gonna get it. I don't give a fuck. I love Ground Zeroes and the game mechanics. Like
is the newest one the one where he can like control time by smoking this cigar thingy?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
It's not controlling time, but you're just like making
but you're making time pass by. So that's the newest one that's about to come out, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Ground Zero is just a precursor to it.
Okay.
It's like to give you the taste. But there's also story included, so like,
yeah, of course.
But I mean, you can easily YouTube the story.
You can YouTube the whole game.
Yeah, you can.
There's definitely enough people on YouTube that do Let's Plays now.
But let's move on to some latest games coming out in the next 2 weeks. There's actually a couple I actually want to get. Batman Arkham Knight, minus the DLC bullshit.
Well, it has a lot of hype.
Yeah,
I haven't really seen anything from it.
It looks gorgeous. Like, it looks great.
But I haven't really seen anything, so I'm not really gonna say anything.
But like, I want to get it, but I got a feeling I'm gonna be that person and be like, oh man, this is like every other Batman game.
That's the thing. That's the hype with Watch Dogs. Remember?
That's the hype for me whenever I play a franchise and I'm already like 3 or 4 games in.
Okay.
Like Assassin's Creed after
after
like the 2-1 like Revelations and Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I was like I couldn't even.
The only thing you want to play for now is just a story.
I barely.
The only thing you want is a story now.
3 took all my like.
They're coming out with the movie now.
Well, yeah.
Next year.
You know who's playing the assassin?
Who?
Michael Fassbender, the guy who plays Magneto in First Class and Days of Future Past.
Really?
He is the assassin.
Missing a finger.
Young Magneto. Who knows?
It's interesting.
What else is coming out? Lego Jurassic World, which covers I think every single movie, and I love the Lego games. The
Lego games are always really fun, like
because they make it playful.
Don't for all ages.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Great
like,
advertisement spot.
I don't like people like keep bashing like, oh, don't play the Lego game. It's for kids, and I'm like, if you've never played it, you can't really say anything because I played it and I thought it was amazing. It was one of the best and most enjoyable games I've played.
They even come with like their own humor.
Yeah, exactly. They do the little humors thing.
And like they also like
on that side. Can't wait for Jurassic World.
That too.
But yeah, I love the Lego games. All of them were pretty fun.
No, that is true. That's true. And like they introduce you to characters you actually probably would not have known of.
Yeah.
Especially like the Marvel and like the DC ones.
Yeah, because
you definitely wouldn't have known about all these like characters if you didn't like read the comics.
Yeah. What else is coming out? We got Payday 2 is coming out on the current gen systems, and like it's been on Steam for a while now. It's like it's kind of a done thing.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition for current gen. I liked the Devil May Cry series besides Devil May Cry 2. That game is atrocious. Number 1, 3, 4, and that Ninja Theory reboot were good titles. And I would suggest this one. The only reason you would make a special edition for this is if there's going to be something coming. I think there may be a Metal Gear, a Devil May Cry 5 in the works.
Hopefully. I can
only
believe pray.
So because dude, they left like on a somewhat of a cliffhanger.
I guess that is true. They could end it.
Not really.
They could end it. They could end it like that if they wanted to. Like
I mean, Devil May Cry 2 is the last, like in chronological order, the last title that left on the biggest cliffhanger ever.
That's true.
So like they still need to like.
They could. They don't have to.
They don't have to. But I mean, the special edition though comes with DLC for Virgil. Who had died in Devil May Cry 1.
That might be
getting people to get it. And I love Devil May Cry 4. It was a fun game.
It is. It is, but
Johnny Young Bosch being Nero. I remember when that game first came out that he was like the voice in like a lot of things that year. And then the Final Fantasy 14 DLC.
DLC for Chocobo Racing.
Haven Sword. It's not sword, sword.
Sword?
Sword.
Yeah.
Haven Sword.
Sword. Maybe it's a typo.
Nah, maybe.
Because I don't know what a sword is, but I know what a sword is.
I mean, I haven't played 14 in a while. No, that's the right spelling, by the way.
Really? It is the right spelling. Okay.
From what I've been reading about previews, though, Haven Sword is going to be a pretty
big update
expansion.
For them. Big expansion.
Yeah. Pretty good expansion.
I don't really play. I don't play MMOs anymore, so this is kind of a.
Well, I still play MMOs whenever I have time. I mean, the last one I played was Desert. What was it? Black Desert, which had the character creation that was.
You
so
told
good,
you told me about that one.
That was like the last one I tried. I deleted it automatically because I was like, I'm not gonna play this when I could barely understand what I'm playing, and it's gonna come out in the West.
And you're probably playing by yourself.
Oh, I had a friend who did the thing too.
Okay.
But like we were like, if we're gonna replay this from scratch and we can not understand what they're saying, and the English patch was shoddy at best, I was like, it's like the guy literally put like everything in Google Translate.
Oh, okay.
Like so, it wasn't worth playing, just to test out the mechanics. But like I still play MMOs. I liked Final Fantasy 14. Did not like the original one, which is why they remade it.
That's why they remade it.
But the remake has been fun, and if I get into Final Fantasy 14 again, I'll definitely check it out. And then the last thing is PlanetSide 2 is coming out on PS4. It's been out on PC for I want to say a good like 2 or 3 years now. And if you don't know what PlanetSide is,
2, I believe it's 2.
It's that massively
big
multiplayer
game.
online shooter, first-person shooter with vehicles and all that galore. Like, how much people is it on like one server at a time? Like 1,000 people can be like on one map at a time or something.
I believe so. It's huge. It's
wild.
It's huge.
Dude.
That's why it's called PlanetSide. You're literally fighting on a planet.
Yeah,
that's your map.
It's fun. I played with George for a while.
Yeah, George played a little bit. He told me about it. He told me to play.
He stopped like real quick though.
Well, yeah, because that's how gamers are.
And then I played with randoms and I was like, this is no fun. I want to play with people I know.
Yeah.
But that's about it for games coming out in the next 2 weeks. Because nobody's gonna like really release stuff on the eve of E3.
No, because everyone's saving their money for E3.
I mean, most of the stuff that gets announced at E3 will be for the winter, like fall, winter, which is where our next topic is gonna go. We're gonna continue our E3 predictions, plus just talk about E3 in general. But let's get some E3 stuff out of the way.
All right.
One of your wagers is already out of the goddamn book.
Oh, so sad, but actually still very happy.
Nobody remembers. He said last time that they will only show a trailer for Fallout 4. Well, now was it just a trailer or did you say a gameplay trailer? I think you just said CGI. Right?
I said CGI trailer.
Well, he lost that completely because they showed
they showed the CGI trailer already,
and they showed the gameplay. This was a gameplay trailer.
And they showed the gameplay trailer. Yes.
So the gameplay trailer's already shown. He's down 1.
I'm down 1, but
the game looks good.
I'm still very happy. I'm still very happy because I want this game to come out.
Now, for me, I'm not that much of a Fallout person. I played Fallout 3. I enjoyed it for how much I played it for.
I'm trying to see how long I could last without watching this Fallout trailer.
What do you mean? Are you excited for it?
I haven't. I'm excited for it, but I haven't seen the trailer.
He hasn't seen the trailer.
I mean, to be fair, the trailer didn't show too much. What it showed you was like some environment and like essentially it was a graphical showcase.
Yeah, but like the internet was just all, splooging over this.
Oh, they were splooging because it was Fallout 4 and it was officially revealed.
Yeah, but like more people were just like, we want another Half-Life.
Well, everyone wants another Half-Life.
Like the Fallout 4 trailer, all it was to just show how like the world looked.
How the world looked, how the a little bit of mechanics, how they walked and like how they
because
interact.
There was
with
barely
things.
any like actual like people
gameplay
in the trailer and like no gameplay at all.
It was
showed like gameplay graphics, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
But as we know, people have been waiting for this game forever.
Yep. One of them is me. I want this game.
I like Fallout. It's not like my highly anticipated. Like I said, I played Fallout 3.
If you complete the game, you might actually like be more hyped for it. I say you play a little bit more of it.
No, I beat it.
Oh, you beat it?
Yeah. I just didn't like the gameplay mechanic too much, where like where you freeze shit and then like you can.
Oh, then you
shoot areas.
See, but that's the thing though. With that, it's still not a guaranteed like.
Yeah. I know. But like it wasn't like a gameplay that I was like really super about. I mean, Skyrim was different because it was like
it was Skyrim.
Yeah.
Because it was Oblivion, and we can't say no to Oblivion.
I put mad hours into those
Yep,
games,
we can't say no to Oblivion. That's what I say.
But I mean, I'll probably still play Fallout. It's like I'm not saying like I'm not gonna play it, but it's not like my.
See, I think
title.
I like it more because I did play 1 and 2 also.
1 and 2.
I did play 1 and 2 also.
But see, that's the thing though. 1 and 2's gameplay are nothing like.
No,
3.
they're not the same. But like, it's more of the story. The story itself is what like, it's something like that you take with you. That's
did
why.
You play Vegas, New Vegas?
I actually did not play New Vegas.
It's not made by the same company.
I know it's not. Matter. That's why I really didn't care for it.
I heard that was pretty good.
They said it was actually one of the best. They said it was actually one of the best. So I might play it just to anticipate for 4. Just to have something to play until 4 comes out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
This is not a bad thing.
So let's see. What other things? So, like I mentioned earlier, Nathan Drake's collection was announced. It was leaked by Sony themselves by accident.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just...
Sony seems to like to do this a lot. They leaked it by accident themselves. I'm pretty sure they want to leak it.
I don't know, because like there's no Uncharted coming out this year. Uncharted 4 got delayed to next year already.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no Uncharted this year, and we're not getting Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
They need something to fill the hole. And we knew the collection was coming regardless.
Yeah.
But you would think they would announce it at the press conference.
That's what I thought.
But like I'm assuming somebody did just like blatantly fucked up, or they did it on purpose, you know. People
It
do that shit
maybe
all
it's
the
more
time.
hype. It just gives it more hype.
I mean, what they announced with it is like it's the first 3 Uncharted.
Mm-hmm.
None of their multiplayers coming.
Yes.
So it's not like Halo
Mm-hmm.
Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
You'll get the single player experience
Mm-hmm.
I want his head.
on
Nathan Drake's
1080p,
head.
60 frames per second. And you get if you pre-order, I think or if you get the game in general, you get a code to be in Uncharted 4 beta.
Interesting.
I kind of wanted multiplayer. I like the Uncharted multiplayer. It's pretty fun.
It is true. It does.
But like, I guess they didn't want to deal with the
But
fiasco.
when think about it, it's the game is kind of revolved around the single player. The story and everything's revolved around the single player. Yes, the multiplayer is a bonus, but it still revolves around the single player.
Yeah, I'm assuming they just don't want to put the effort into it and see like all the bugs and glitches
That's
happen,
true.
like what happened with Master Chief Collection. They probably saw that happen. They're like,
Yeah, they're like, nope,
let's
not
not
doing
promise
it.
this.
that's not doing it. We might do it, but we just won't say it.
Let's see. XCOM 2 was announced.
Eh.
Kind of excited about that. XCOM 2 games were kind of fun.
I'm not a big XCOM person, so
Face isn't an XCOM person.
it isn't. That's why I don't like it.
What was it? There was another game announced. I forget what it was.
It was Capcom versus Final Fantasy.
Please. Please.
No,
not
it
that.
wasn't. It's Final Fantasy versus.
Oh,
Capcom.
my bad. Final Fantasy versus Capcom. I'm sorry, Derek. Please tell us more about this leak.
What's his name? Phil Spencer, the president of Xbox,
Uh-huh.
confirmed that he's going to be at the E3 PC press conference.
Really?
So I'm kind of interested in what's going on there, because are they going to announce an Xbox exclusive for PC? Or are they going to make like a Microsoft OS something for PC? Well, like, what are they going to do?
So basically an Xbox that's in the PC.
Or like some sort of gaming like interface or something.
At
You never
some
know.
point, consoles and
PCs are gonna
will just
merge.
we'll just merge.
Or just
together.
become one thing.
But I think
Because when you think about it, all the consoles are doing is trying to keep up with the
never mind.
PCs.
He's going to be there to talk about Windows 10.
Oh, who cares about Windows 10?
You should.
Why?
Because with new Windows upgrade comes new DirectX, which comes new graphics and new, like, you know, not just graphics, but new, like, physics and all that stuff.
But Windows has been slacking with their Windows. You know this.
Huh?
You know, Windows, their updates, you know, Windows 8, Windows 7, you know, all
That's
this
why you
other.
gotta skip like one.
Yeah, that's why you always skip one. And the 8
They have 9? I don't remember 9.
9 didn't happen. It's going straight to 10.
You're going straight to 10.
They're just naming it to 10. And the thing with 10 is
That's
they're
how
making...
badass this Windows 10 is. It skipped 9.
Better be
And
badass.
remember, 8 was hammered.
It
by
was.
press.
And remember before 7 there was Vista.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
Before Vista was...
Before Vista
XP lasted a while.
XP was good.
XP was one of the best ones they had, I would say.
People still use it to this day. But,
Vista wasn't that bad. It was when they moved out of Vista that it kind of started.
no, Vista was pretty bad, which is why Windows 7 made, like, a quick entry.
Yeah.
But, Windows 10, like, it's going to be good. Because, they're even, like, you know how people always pirate, like, Windows and all that stuff? They even specifically said, hey, hackers, don't worry about it. You can get it for free.
That's the magic word.
That's the magic word. Now I'm interested.
So I'm like, you're putting it up for grabs to pirates. They're like, it's available to pirates.
Yes.
Arg me, matey.
I think they just finally came to the conclusion there's no point in putting anti-hacks into it when people continuously.
Yeah, but because it's so expensive. It was like, okay, if they were like, okay, each one was like $5. Okay, sure.
The OS isn't expensive when you think about it. That's how much OSs cost. $50 to $100. It really depends on what type of.
But it's shitty. That's the thing. Some of them are shitty.
Yeah, but that's
and you have to
on
upgrade.
You. That's on you. You don't have to upgrade. That's why I never chose to upgrade after Windows 7. Like when I got my new laptop and it came with Windows 8, downgraded that shit the same day.
I'm pretty sure everyone did.
Yeah, I just stuck with 7. Let's see. There's a couple other stuff, E3 stuff. But let's go to our predictions for now. Let's start with one of the big threes we were talking about most of the time, Microsoft. Now, Microsoft announced that they will not be showing off Quantum Break.
Okay.
Quantum Break is out for E3. They said they're going to show at Gamescom, which is in August?
No, isn't it September?
No. September is usually Tokyo Game Show.
I don't remember. Probably.
Or I could be wrong about that too.
We'll figure it out.
The point is, it's going to be at the next conference, not E3. I think I'll go first, and I'm not going to go with the safe bet, but I think they will officially show off that Rare game, and I believe that Rare game will be a platformer. So my first bet is Rare platform game.
Rare platform game?
Platformer. Banjo-Kazooie style.
Banjo is for
Xbox One.
Xbox One.
But not exactly Banjo-Kazooie, just a platformer, though. I'm not going to go that detailed.
Well,
I'm waiting for the next Let's Dance.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. New game for the Kinect. It's going to happen. They're going to try and be like, yo, this new game that's like awesome for the Kinect. You have to get it. Because they seem to like to do that.
Now, what do you think it would be, though?
And it's really funny watching programs.
It's probably like a fighting game or something
You
like.
think a fighting game?
Oh my god, I would.
Okay, so hold
jizz
on.
my pants.
So my first was the platformer. By Rare.
By
What's
Rare.
yours?
Mine is a
one?
Kinect game.
Kinect game.
By Fighter. Fighting style.
By Fighter. Okay, so a fighting Kinect.
Kinect game. I don't know which company is gonna.
Well, no, because here's the thing. I thought you would have said Rare too, because Microsoft specifically said that they put Rare on Kinect games.
All right, Rare. Put on Rare.
No, you don't need to. I'm just saying. Like,
I want to go. I'm pretty sure.
You don't need to put a company. You don't need to. So
Yeah,
I'll just
I
leave it
don't
at.
think it's
You think there's gonna be a Kinect fighting game?
It's gonna be a Kinect fighting game or
Derek.
Fruit Ninja.
That's not a fighting
Derek,
game.
what's yours?
I'm just gonna stick with my Let's Dance.
Xbox versus
Dance Central?
Capcom.
Huh?
Dance Central.
Yeah, another one.
So
of those.
you think MTV's gonna be like, yo, Dance Central?
Yeah, let's go with that. MTV.
Well, no, MTV makes Dance Central.
I know.
I think, right?
I don't think. Well.
Yeah, it's done. They do Dance Central. Or they publish it at least.
They have all the rights to the music, so it would make sense.
Or Harmonix, I think it was. Harmonix.
I'm just gonna go with
developed by Harmonix, published by.
They're gonna come out with a
MTV.
if not a dancing game, then like a new way for
I'm looking at my list.
for people to get fit.
Microsoft too much.
I didn't talk about Fallout on anything, or did I change it?
No, for Bethesda, you did talk about Fallout.
No, I have Fable. I know I have Wolfenstein, Elder Scrolls, and Evil Within.
Well, we have the other podcast to listen to.
Yeah, we could always find out. Don't worry.
Okay.
On that note, Fable. Will there be a new Fable?
I say yes.
Oh, you put that as your prediction?
They had it.
I put it on my prediction.
At PAX East.
Fable Legends.
Yeah.
Now, but I don't know if a Lion's Head is making that one though.
Well, they had demos.
That game is not getting good press though. It is being made by Lionhead, but it's not getting good press.
Really?
People are saying, I mean, it's not like bad press. People are just saying the game is not that fun.
Oh, okay.
Or it's and it's too repetitive.
Yeah,
well, that's already bad.
That's
probably the worst press you could get.
It's either you do one of two things: you be the good guy or the bad guy.
Because the thing is, it's a co-op game. You play 4-player co-op.
It's a co-op game. Oh,
Yeah.
That's new.
It's not a single player. It's a multiplayer co-op game.
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm assuming that's.
But this is repetitive. Therefore, this is gonna be bad. Because if it's a 4-person co-op game and is repetitive, it's even worse.
Yeah.
If it's single, okay, if it was single and repetitive, we all know how people
Assassin's
still play.
Creed.
Assassin's Creed, GTA, Watch Dogs, all these other games that are fucking the same type of game.
See, GTA expanded so much now.
That's true. That's true.
Like you can do literally almost anything in GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I saw someone playing golf on GTA 5. I was like, what?
And there's a new DLC coming out.
Why does it as well be called Life Simulator?
No,
You mean
because
gangster style.
No,
Gangster
because
style.
they have a game that's on PC for that. Second Life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
but
that's-
it's not as cool
that's
as
the-
the
It's not
GTA.
as cool as
Well, of
Grand
course
Theft
it's not
Auto.
as cool. If it was as cool,
You
then
can't use mods to shoot cars out of your guns.
no. Did you see the nuke? The nuke mod?
Bro, there's so
There's
many
a
mods in
nuke
that
mod.
game. It's not even funny.
You shoot a nuke.
I'll go with my number 2 though.
There's the car mod.
My number
Shoot
2.
cars.
They will finally, officially, fully show off Crackdown, the next Crackdown.
The next
game.
one,
Because they announced it last year. I haven't said shit about it since then.
maybe
It
they'll
will be there.
cancel it.
Yo, if they do that instead of like showing it off.
I would
Dear.
laugh.
Like Silent Hill.
Your
Oh,
number 2?
no. My number 2? Yo, let's go for.
If you fucking say Halo, I'm gonna punch you in the face because that's definitely gonna be there.
Oh, come on!
Game's
Like,
coming out soon already, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's already been given a release date. And everything.
I don't know. I don't really like Microsoft, so I don't even say anything.
Damn.
How about a new? I really don't.
No.
I really don't. Like, they don't have like that many things. I hate their controller, first of all.
No. I mean,
Like, if I hate their controller, there's no reason for me to even like play
the
most
tough
of their
part because like
games.
when you go by IP, there's like not so many IPs you can think. And I mean, I know they're definitely showing a new one, which is
How about a new Sunset Overdrive?
Oh, you think there's gonna be a sequel? So you think Insomniac is gonna come out on stage and be like, "Yo, we're partnering up with them for a sequel"?
Maybe.
Think so?
I think so. That because they had great reviews.
They did.
Great reviews.
See, and that's the thing. I was surprised when Insomniac even came out in the first place
I
on
know,
Xbox,
yeah.
and they were like exclusive.
Yes.
I was just like, well,
And it's a good game. It's a
Yeah.
really good game.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "Hey, let's cash this in and make another one."
it's true.
So
Uh,
here, that's my second prediction.
So
then.
you think
Sunset Overdrive.
2?
Sunset
Derek?
Overdrive 2.
Now, see, I haven't played it, so I would have made if I had played the game and I saw the ending, I would have like even been more inclined to agree with you.
I've watched Let's Plays and I really enjoyed it.
But was there an ending?
I did not watch the ending because I didn't want to spoil myself.
Okay, because
But just the gameplay alone,
it was fun enough to.
it was really, really good. Like I watched it, just watching it, I really enjoyed it. Like how what's to say that if I play it, I wouldn't enjoy it.
All right.
So seeing from something on that perspective, I'm pretty sure they'll come with something.
Well, I think they're gonna show more for the new Gears of War game.
Oh, the new one?
Mhm.
I do not think they're ready to show it off.
I don't think so either.
I think they're gonna do it anyway.
That's why the leaked or the remaster was leaked because people were playtesting it, and they all got in trouble and banned for leaking playtest footage. So the remaster will definitely be there. I don't think they'll reveal the new one. But you're gonna stick with that?
I'm gonna stick with that.
All right, new Gears of
New
War.
Gears of War. Woo!
I'll see that. I mean, I love the first 2 Gears of War. 3 kind of lost me. Didn't even play the last one. Let's see. My last bet for Microsoft, I want to say. This is too safe. That's why I don't want to say it. But I can't really think of anything else. There's gonna be a new Forza. There's gonna be a new Forza.
Which one are they on? 6?
That's like saying EA is coming out with FIFA.
Hey, that's what you guys did last. That's what you guys did last episode.
Well, yeah, because that's the only thing I can think of. What
And
is
guess
EA
what?
gonna do?
That's why I went more specific and was like, they're gonna get the winner of the cover.
Which car on Forza?
Oh man,
let's do that.
well,
Right?
fuck you. But like, no, they're gonna announce a new Forza.
I can't think of a third. Like, I don't know.
Microsoft is a tough one to choose.
Microsoft is tough because they don't really have
Well,
much.
I mean, you don't need to just announce a game, but you could say, what do you think will happen at the show? Like, I mean, I am 150% sure they're gonna open with like fucking Call of Duty or something.
How about this? Well, I was gonna say they already have a new console they're about to show off, so that blows out the water. New controller.
Say Halo, Gabe.
Well, that's a given.
Actually, let me take Forza out, and I'll change mine to a new IP partnered with another company. Now, I'm not going to say what company because then I'll fucking instantly lose because there's too many companies to choose from.
Yeah.
But I think they'll do another one like Square Enix and them did with Tomb Raider. It might be a new IP. It might not be a new IP. But I think they will do a partnership with another company for a game. I'll change that.
Okay, then okay, here's mine one then. I will go off of yours and I'll say they're going to introduce a whole new game at the E3.
But I just...
No, but you said a specific. They're gonna partner, but you said it could either be one they already made or a new one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go just for the new one.
Okay, just new.
Just the new one.
Do you like? Okay, see,
it's gonna be completely new. Like there's nothing like this game.
Like the only reason I went on that, I was like Insomniac. They did good with Sunset Overdrive.
That is true.
Could be the one doing a new IP for Xbox instead of Sunset Overdrive 2.
Okay, so mine is Sunset Overdrive 2, Connect game. And completely new game
with another company.
With another company.
Derek? This is going to be like the hardest one for everybody.
It's hard because it's Microsoft. Like, who gives...
I feel like I should pull this one out of my ass like I did with like...
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Have fun. Remember,
Xbox versus...
If you lose, you only lose $15, $16 for a fucking gift card.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I want this gift card.
He really wants to go to Applebee's.
He clearly wants to go to Applebee's.
I'm going to go with a Tomb Raider and Uncharted team up.
Yeah, because that will never happen.
That would never happen.
All right, he instantly took
But imagine how great this game would be if you saw Lara Croft and Drake just like, you know, go off on it. Okay,
all right,
done.
so he took the instant loss.
No, but here's the thing, though. They're the same type of game for them to be...
that's why he said team up.
No, but for them to team up, it's...
Lara Croft meets Nathan Drake. That'd be awesome. Never gonna
happen.
And then it turns into a love story.
No, it could happen. Never gonna happen on Xbox. But like, it's a possibility.
That's what we have mods for.
I think this is. It's kind of
That's
redundant.
his choice.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that's a kind of redundant choice.
Derek gave himself an automatic another -1, so he's at -2. And
hey, you guys don't know about this Final Fantasy versus
and
Capcom.
You put yourself at -1 with Fallout.
Oh yeah.
I could be at -something too. I haven't checked yet.
Well, actually, we have to go back and check if I did say Fallout because on my list I actually don't have Fallout.
I'm making a list after this,
okay.
So we'll see. But let's
can I change my last one?
Nope.
What do you mean nope?
Okay, we haven't jumped out of Microsoft yet. Yeah. So what do you want to change?
I was about to say he got to change his.
Yeah, but I was about to just say let's move on. But
thank God. Well, I think they're gonna announce like a. What you would call it? What's that called? An Oculus Rift for the Xbox? Something like that?
I like that. Okay, that's a good one. I like that.
There is a rumor for it. Yeah. So that is a good...
I like that one.
Okay, thank God.
That's better. That's better. That's a way better than your Tomb Raider and Nathan Drake exclusive on Xbox.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to... We'll save our... No, we did Bethesda last week.
No, we did Bethesda.
We're doing the big three.
He wants to do it again.
But let's do...
Sony?
Well, let's do Sony next.
Ooh.
Who wants to start off on this one?
Little Big Planet.
All right, Gabe's going with the Little Big Planet 4.
Come on, I love that game, bro. They have to come out with more.
I think it's too soon after Little Big Planet 3.
Yeah, you gotta give it a couple years.
But 3 wasn't. So they kind of want to help themselves and
with what money did they make with that game?
Yeah, they made enough with the special eds. With Sackboys and everything, I know they made enough with those because those were sold out.
Well, Target was
gone.
Derek.
Sony. Now you go first.
Wow. I think they will show off this supposed Guerrilla Games RPG. So Guerrilla Games, they're the ones that make Killzone.
Yeah.
There was concept art of a prehistoric age with robo dinosaurs or whatever. It was a future with present prehistoric mixed.
Are you saying Transformers?
Almost, I guess. But it was but the rumor was it was RPG. I think we will see it this year.
Interesting. Okay.
And I think it's not going to be an RPG. I think it's gonna be that prehistoric robot dinosaur whatever. But it's gonna still be a shooter.
It's going to still be a shooter. Okay.
A first-person or third-person shooter.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go with they'll announce a Red Dead Redemption remake.
Remake or a sequel?
No, exclusively for the PS4.
So remastered.
So remastered for the PS4. Red Dead Redemption remastered for PS4.
That's interesting because Rockstar owes them a game. They owed them The Agent, which has been fucking missing since they announced it. And God knows what happened to that title. They could just be like, "Hey, you want to remaster?"
And so they'll be like, "Yeah, just give it to us." Sure.
I like Red Dead Redemption.
It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a nice twist on the whole sandbox style.
And it makes sense since everybody and their mother's doing remasters.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it is. It's like the year of remasters. What is this?
Which I'm worried about because I got a feeling that people, instead of doing backwards compatibility for their next systems, are just gonna be like remaster. I'm gonna be like, fuck you. All right.
I'm gonna go on their biggest cash cow right now and say Last of Us 2.
I do not think so.
I highly doubt it.
Either 2 or another DLC. How about that?
I still do not think so.
You have to understand, like, they've been literally on Last of Us ass.
Not for a while though.
Well, that's because they've been making it.
No, because they've been working on Uncharted because they dropped the ball on that.
Damn.
Because you got to remember, it was supposed to come out this year, and
that
now
is
they're
true.
punching it to next year.
I don't know.
I would have said is it's gonna be a media blowout for Uncharted this year. Clearly, they're still gonna. I know they're still gonna show off Uncharted, but it's not ready to be released. But if you want to go on that, all right, man.
That's my second minus, but I don't know because I know I.
It's not a second minus, but because they do have 2 teams.
I know, no, but when you think about it, because Last of Us it's like they're like it's one of their biggest franchise right now. As soon as they came out with that game, it literally blew everything else out of the water. Like everyone was like, "Oh my god, best game ever!" Blah 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 blah.
And the sequel's like not out of question either.
Yeah, because if they make another one, because the first one ended and they definitely had plenty of room to continue it.
All right. So you think The Last of Us 2?
Yeah. Or a DLC.
DLC. All right. I believe we will see, and I know we're gonna see a bunch of first-party games, but we don't know a lot of them are.
Yeah.
Because all the companies have been quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But I think this will finally be the year where we see Santa Monica's new game.
Santa Monica's?
But I think it's gonna be. I think from what I remember, it's supposed to be another God of War game. So they're gonna show off the God of War 3 remaster, then they're gonna show off the new title or tease the new title at least.
You're just gonna see Kratos' bicep. That's it.
How about you, Derek?
I'm gonna go with a Bloodborne expansion.
That's like pretty much confirmed.
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah,
Okay,
pretty
fuck
much
that.
confirmed.
But no, I mean that's fair. Because what's his name? Shuhei Yoshida, who's one of the honchos at Sony, like on Twitter was like, "There's gonna be a Bloodborne expansion." When people hounded him about DLC, but see that's the thing, he made that interesting term. Usually people would just say DLC, but he said expansion. So I'm assuming it's gonna be a big one. And then that brings me to another rumor while you're still figuring out your thing. The rumor of Dark Souls 3.
Oh, I heard about that.
Which had screenshots of like from a video and whatnot. But my question is like, my thing is the rumor is that the person who made Bloodborne is also directing this title.
Mm-hmm.
Unless this guy is like working like all the time, I cannot see how he's doing both these games simultaneously.
That is true. He can't. There's no way he can do both.
I mean, people have directed multiple games, but like these are 2 different titles. Like extremely different. Well, not extremely different, but like I think he's not directing it. But I don't think I think there will be a Dark Souls 3, but not him.
Not by him.
Yeah. You figure out your second? You figure out
Yeah.
your second? What do you got?
Well, since Microsoft is gonna come out with some Oculus Rift bullshit, I'm pretty sure the Sony's gonna do the same shit.
So
They'll probably
they already announced it.
Did
Yeah,
they?
did that?
It's
Sony definitely
so
already.
long.
Sony
I didn't even know about
Project
it.
Morpheus.
Yeah, that one's been out.
They announced the release date next year. No price, but release date is for next year.
It doesn't have to be something that's come out.
Yeah,
you could also be like what they're gonna do at the E3. What they're gonna do at their conference.
Like remember last year when they wasted time on powers?
Ooh, I got it.
What do you got?
PS4 Slim.
I'm done.
He has.
The rumor is it's the size and everything is gonna be the same. They're just decreasing the parts inside.
Oh, that's shitty.
And there's gonna be like Microsoft 1 terabyte and 500 gigabytes.
Oh, that's dumb.
But a slim, I'm looking at my PS4 right now. I'm like as slim as you could fucking get it. Like,
hey, I didn't know the PS2 could go any slimmer than it could have. They made that shit into like a smaller than.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That thing was like tiny. That thing was tiny.
Kinda like it's the size of a Walkman.
Yeah, but that thing doesn't. But that thing doesn't have a hard drive in it.
That is true.
That's true.
He has a point. Okay.
Well,
third one.
Yeah. Well, he still has.
No, I'll stick with with like a smaller
it's
PS4
slim,
or like a redesign of the
redesign of
thing.
PS4. Okay, that's fine. That's not out of the question. That's not at all out of the question.
Yeah, it's not out of the question, especially since they just announced the special edition of Metal Gear Solid 5 PS4, same color, same size. Well, not different color, but same size and everything.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's definitely plausible.
Hey, Ankit, between you and me, who do you think's going?
Wow, watch me win this, and you guys.
I'll be so
I'm so angry because you make some of the weirdest choices.
But he only made like 2. But like, what's your third?
My third?
No.
My third, I believe they're gonna show off more of the Morpheus.
No, obviously.
But like, they're gonna show off with like.
You think they'll give a price? I don't think so. I think they're gonna.
No,
wait.
I don't think they'll give a price. I think more they're gonna show it off as in like probably either with a game they already have or it's independent game.
I think it will.
I'm leaning more towards independent game.
Yeah, agreed.
So that's my third one.
Okay.
Morpheus independent game that they're gonna show a whole gameplay trailer of.
Okay. My number 3. Let's see. I'm not gonna go with sequel this time, but it's gonna be
Uncharted.
It's gonna be a completely new IP. Or actually, hold on. Scratch that. Let me go on tangent and make the dumbest bet that nobody ever wins.
All right, let's do it.
The Last Guardian will be here this year.
That's.
Even I say no to that.
That's like.
It will be Last Guardian. Number 3.
You can keep saying that, Ankit.
All right.
We all just like, okay, you can keep.
Come on, I made some. I got a -1. I just remembered. I said fucking World Ends with You too. All right, last time.
Yeah, World Ends with You too.
I got a -1 already. I'm about to give myself a -2 with The Last Guardian. But Derek, what's your number 3?
I'm gonna go with something with the Vita.
Oh, beating the dead horse.
I feel like
they beat this thing to like fucking like death.
They're gonna price drop this thing.
Okay.
No, I could see that. I think they might announce a Gravity Rush 2. That game was pretty popular.
See, you should change your other.
No, I'm keeping Last Guardian.
You should change that.
I'm keeping The Last Guardian.
Gabe, let him hope.
You should
Thank you, Derek.
You should change that.
You guys let me hope
Rush 2.
for a Final Fantasy versus Capcom.
But I think there will be a bunch of stuff Sony still they're going to show off a lot this year because as we know, first party wise, they've been pretty on the DL. Like they haven't shown off too much first party stuff. So I think this year
I feel like they're going to try and bring back the Vita somehow.
They're going to try.
They're trying. They're really trying.
I mean, like this is
it's a good system. It just doesn't have games for it. That's the only problem.
It's not it doesn't have games. It's become more of an indie station. Like you play a lot more indie games on there than full games.
It's basically what.
And if you don't play
handhelds are coming to.
Yeah, and a full game, if you do get a full game on Vita, it's usually like a remaster or a remake or something. Like barely any new titles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They need more like good titles exclusively for the Vita.
Yeah.
It will get people to buy the Vita, and it will actually get people to play their Vita.
Agreed, but
it's Sony.
I think it's beating a dead horse at this point. I think wasting it.
I'm thinking
any
they're
effort on
gonna
Vita
revive
might
this
be
dead horse.
Like more, I don't think there's enough to revive the Vita. I think they should just leave it. Like
they might
they should give it like a little push, but not an extreme.
They might just have a new system, a new headphone.
No. It's too soon, or
It's
they
not gonna
shouldn't
happen.
even do one.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Clearly handheld. I mean, they did okay with PSP.
That one was good. That one was really good, actually. The first one.
Yeah.
The first one was really
That's
good.
because it was the first of its kind.
Well,
No.
first
PlayStation,
PS3?
yeah.
For the PlayStation, yeah. And it was really good. It had all the games. It had games for its own. It had an all list.
Well, that was its like main selling point. That you could play like some PS3 games on
No.
the PSP.
No, some PS2
wasn't-
games.
Oh, yeah, PS2. Well,
PS2 games on the
No,
PSP.
no. I mean, there was a whole bunch of things. Your remote play on PSP first, when that never happened.
Hmm.
Then they promised on Vita, which never happened.
then
because
they were like,
PS4
you
is
can
doing
buy
it.
movies for the PSP.
Yeah,
too.
they're like, yeah. There's a whole bunch
For
of
the
things.
Vita, you can.
But they had good exclusives on the PSP that made it
The
really
Vita
popular.
kind of became like a tablet.
PSP had a really good exclusive title: Crisis Core, Birth
Oh,
by
yeah.
Sleep,
Oh yeah.
Third Birthday. They had so many good games.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on from Sony and go to our last, the one everyone grew up with,
Nintendo. Woo!
And since we each started once, Derek, it's your turn to start off with number one.
Let's see. I really wish I brought my list with me now.
Say it.
It can be anything. Nintendo's a wild card in like a lot of stuff.
That's my specialty.
We're all thinking it. We should say it.
I think they're gonna announce more for the for the new Zelda coming out.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, that was gonna be my number one.
That's all of us. I think that's all three of us. We all
Because I
know
was
it.
like- because they said there was gonna be no Zelda here.
So is this like the free zone in the bingo card?
Yeah, this is our free zone.
We'll
Let this
just-
be our free zone.
I mean, we're all
Because we
watch us
all-
all get -1. like,
well, that's fine though.
yeah,
Because
that's fine. We're all
that's
gonna
fine.
get it. But like, yeah, I believe the same thing. I think they are bullshitting and saying that there's gonna be no Zelda, and there's
Mhm.
definitely gonna be Zelda.
They're gonna throw it in there. They're gonna
Because
be
if it's coming out next year, yeah, they can show it at like another convention or another like conference or whatever.
Mhm.
But I think if it's gonna release within less than a year now,
they should show it.
they need to show it now.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be there, and they're just bullshitting.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's everybody's number one, what's your number two?
All right, you know how they pulled this bullshit with Year Luigi last year or some
Yes.
shit? I think they're gonna do Year of
Peach
Yoshi.
or Year of Yoshi.
Yeah, this year.
Year of
Oh,
Yoshi.
because Yoshi's woolly.
Mhm.
Mm.
I feel
Whatever
like
it's
it's gonna
called.
start whatever.
That's interesting.
I think they're gonna do
I
another year of something.
Don't know. Isn't it almost the 30-year anniversary of something?
I have no clue.
Disneyland.
Oh yeah, because that's totally Mario.
Yeah, that's totally Nintendo.
I believe my number two is gonna be they're gonna show off a new main Mario title.
Main Mario title.
Main Mario title.
Okay.
'Cause
Their last one was Mario Wii U
Super
Mario
Mario
Wii U.
World 3D.
3D.
And after that they have
That's the one with the cat one, right?
yes, and
Okay.
then they announced Mario Maker, but that doesn't really consider a
No,
Mario
I don't
title.
consider
Yeah.
that a Mario
So
title.
I think they're making an actual new Mario title, and I think it's gonna be in the fashion of Mario Galaxy.
That's been working for them so far.
What?
The Galaxy format.
Yeah, Galaxy's been really popular for them, which I think they
a lot
should
of
make
people
another
love
game.
that game. A lot of
If
people love
not,
that game.
if not Galaxy, but in that sort of like style. But I think there will be a new Mario.
Instead of Galaxy, be Universe now.
What about you? What do you got? Number
Kirby.
two, Kirby.
New Kirby title. They're kind of due for it. It would be nice to like have a Kirby title that's actually on the Wii U instead of on all the 3DS
There
games.
was a Kirby title on Wii U.
No, but like a new one.
Yeah, there was a new one on Wii U.
Which one was in?
I think it was like the yarn one.
No, that one's
was
for the
Wii.
3DS. That was the 3DS, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one. No, the yarn one was for the original Wii.
Oh, okay.
But I think the Wii U version, Wii U game, Rainbow Curse. It came out in January this year. It came out literally 4 months ago.
I have not heard of this game.
Yeah, it's the one where you draw on the tablet and make like a rainbow road, and like Kirby, you roll Kirby and he like follows and whatnot. It's been out for like 5 months now.
Alright. Well, then no, they're probably not a new Kirby game. Maybe
If you want to come back, we'll come back to
it'll
it.
come back to me.
Derek, you're number two.
My number two.
Oh wait, no, you already did
Oh,
number
yeah,
two.
I did too.
You're number 2.
So, oh, it's my turn.
We're all
no,
at
I
two.
did number two.
So
I
now
said
it's
Mario.
three.
Yes,
Oh,
three.
so it's three.
You gotta
Because
do
we
two.
all
I have
got
to
one.
do- I have
One
to do
was
my
one
second
was
one
Zelda. That was it.
I do my second one. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Nintendo's so hard though. It's just,
What?
like what? What is so many things to like pick from? You can pick from anything.
So pick from anything.
If you want, we'll come back for your 2 and 3. So think of both.
Yeah, just come back from my 2 and
Derek,
3.
number 3.
Number 3. I want to say something about Monster Hunter because they just announced
That's
that.
what I was
Monster
gonna
Hunter
say.
X.
They-
So
yeah,
you
they-
think they're gonna announce the Wii U version with it? But that'll be on Capcom. Not on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Unless Nintendo publishes it.
I mean, they seem to be the main. What you call it? It's basically on their system.
Hmm.
A new Smash title.
That could be your two.
That could be my like stupid one.
But
Super Smash.
so you don't know what you would pick for your number 3 either. You want me to go while you guys both think?
You can go.
This is hard because it's fucking Nintendo and they have like so much like nonsense.
It's not hard when you do this. Think about it this way. Think of the roster of Super Smash Brothers. Think of a title. It's really not that hard. But I think we will finally get the media blowout we wanted for Star Fox Wii U.
Oh, so like.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and I don't think this one will have the whole you can be on your feet and all that stuff. This one I think is gonna go back to its roots and just be vehicles.
Yeah, but in 64 you can get out of the vehicle too.
And multiplayer only.
Yeah.
But
it looked so stupid.
Yeah. And it was dumb. You were like the easiest target in the world. But I think it'll be mostly campaign-wise. It'll be mostly vehicular, just like straight vehicular. So yeah, Star Fox, Wii U. All they showed of us before for that was like
you know
lasers.
what I could go for?
What?
Another Perfect Dark.
Ooh, nope.
I know it's not gonna happen, but it's something I would wish for.
That's what you should have said for Microsoft.
Nah, fuck it.
Because Microsoft owns Rare, which owns Perfect Dark.
Yeah, but I played Perfect Dark on the N64.
It's a hard choice for you guys.
I want to say something for Metroid then, if anything.
I would have gone with Metroid myself because the last game that the people that made Metroid Prime made was Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And I doubt all of them were working on that.
I feel like
game.
it'll do something with Zero Suit since like she's become really popular.
So third game, a new Metroid game.
Yeah.
Now what style? Do you think it's gonna be a 2D Metroid, 3D Metroid, or 3D Metroid like the last one that came out on Wii that's like ninja style, or the Metroid Prime style?
I'd go with the ninja style.
You think it's gonna be like that one?
Yeah, because if they
have what was it? The other M?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if they do have like let's say Zero Suit Samus, you don't want like first person. You want to actually they see her. I guess.
That's true. I believe there's gonna be another Prime. Like I think it would be Prime. All
right.
You got your 2s and 3.
Well, I have my 2.
What's your 2?
Super Smash Brothers versus Capcom.
What's your 2?
How about another?
Thought you had this, bro.
I forgot the name I forgot their title.
What is it? Describe it.
Lucas and Ness.
Oh, Earthbound.
New Earthbound? Because they made Pikmin already.
Yeah, but Pikmin's not old as Earthbound.
Earthbound
yeah,
is
but
old
that's
as
what
shit.
that's what I'm saying. They could make a new one.
But you. I'm sorry, but like you just used Pikmin, which the last game was on GameCube, and then
the new one, Pikmin
well, the
3
new
is
one
on
is on Wii U.
Yeah.
But before that, the oldest game of Pikmin was on GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just went from Earthbound, which is like
on
oldest
the
like Nintendo and Super Nintendo, all the way to Wii U.
Yeah. Why not?
Nope.
Let's just let him have it.
Yeah, you can have it. You can have it. No. You whatever. I'm just saying no because I don't agree. That's his call. But that's his call. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Another Sonic game.
They already announced one today.
Right.
Oh, they did?
Sonic
today?
Boom. Sonic Boom sequel, like another one in the Sonic Boom
It's
series.
not by the same people, is it?
I have no idea. God, hope it's not.
They're trying something different, I think. For this.
Wait. Since Nintendo likes to be different, they're probably gonna. How long has the Wii U been out? How many years?
1 year longer than the other consoles, so
Like
3 years.
Yo, I'm gonna do that as my third one. New console. New console.
No, they'll show off Nintendo NX. The whole mobile thing.
Oh, the mobile thing?
I think they'll show it off, but I don't think new system 3 years, dude. Come on, man. Zelda still has to come out and shit.
They haven't had a Zelda for the Wii U yet.
They might
I mean, they could do what they did for GameCube and Wii when the Twilight Princess came out and made a Wii version, which was like half-assed.
I think
all they did was like flip the goddamn like hand. They're like, oh, instead of Link being left-handed, he's gonna be right-handed, so you can swing the goddamn controller. Swinging the controller didn't mean anything. You just flailed it like left and right, and it was like,
oh, I win.
Essentially, I think they could do something like that, but I think it's too early for. New system.
Maybe wait, aren't they releasing that new Monster Hunter that's like an RPG?
We were just talking about
that's 3DS Capcom.
Yeah,
they could show it off there.
That would be mine then.
Show off more for that.
Show off more for that Monster Hunter, for that particular Monster Hunter.
Makes sense. That's an interesting choice
because it's a new style of Monster Hunter, and we don't know really much about it.
All right.
So that's my
everybody got their number 3s in, right, Derek?
Yep.
You, what was yours again?
The Metroid.
Metroid, that's right. And you said in the style of Metroid the other M.
Yeah.
Well,
yo, watch this Earthbound comes out. Yo, I will be jumping. I'll be like, yo.
See, that's the worst part. I'll be mad that Gabe was right, but I'll also be happy because I love Earthbound.
See, there you go. It's a win-win.
Yeah, actually, I kind of hope you actually win that one.
See, there you
go. All right, we made all our predictions.
Woohoo!
So before we sign off, is there personally anything that you think you want them to announce that's not involved with any of the like big companies?
Why are you looking at me?
Because I know what he's gonna say.
No, I'm not talking about anything stupid like that, and that doesn't like has a very minuscule chance of happening. But like a title in general that like
a title in general
forward to from any company.
From any company, shit.
Like, I would be happy if what was it, Ninja Theory? I think it was that made Heavenly Sword.
Mm-hmm.
If they came out and announced like a new Heavenly Sword type game, I'd be super. I loved Heavenly
Sword. Haven't seen that.
It's too much PS2. Like to me. It's too much like God of War.
Yeah, I mean Heavenly Sword was short, but it was still a fun title. I liked it.
It was one of the first games out on the PS3.
It was.
I'm surprised no one has like really stepped up to like Marvel and be like, hey, let's make a game.
I mean, they had Marvel's Ultimate Alliance and stuff.
But that's I'm talking about like you know how like Lego does like their Marvel game. I want like a Tomb Raider art graphics style Marvel game.
Oh, so like how they do Batman.
Yeah, how they do Batman.
Okay.
Like I want like a different hero besides Batman because they're all been doing is fucking Batman. Like Iron Man would be nice. That would be fun.
Iron Man's stupid.
Fuck you. Or Deadpool. The Deadpool game would be fun.
They already came out with the Deadpool game.
Yeah.
The PC one?
Yeah.
That's on systems too. Do you have any game you want to see, Derek? Like that like hasn't been announced or like isn't part of like any of the companies we could have like chosen from?
Can't really think of anything right now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's kind of like it's kind of like asking like what's your favorite song? Ooh. You just go through like all your
I can
list
tell
of
you what my
songs
favorite song is like at this moment.
I mean, it doesn't need to be your favorite title. It could be just a title.
Yeah, just like any title.
Yeah, it could just be any title that you would think that you would like to see at E3 or has a possibility of it. You already made that.
I know. I really, really want that to happen though.
Yeah, I think like if they announce like another like Jak and Daxter or something like that.
Naughty Dog.
Yeah, something.
They're working on Uncharted and
supposedly
Last of Us 2.
Okay, then my thing would be I want them to come out with either another Spyro.
Nope.
Or
They're
another
doing
Crash
Skylanders
Bandicoot.
already.
Huh?
Or another Crash Bandicoot. That's it.
Crash Bandicoot they could still do.
That's what
Spyro they lost the rights to.
They do Skylanders now.
Yeah, Activision got in. They do Skylanders.
Fuck.
Yep.
Because Spyro was a good game.
E3 is now just a week away.
Woohoo! I wish we could
Technically
go.
less than a week away.
I wish we could go.
Starts on Sunday with press conferences, and press conferences ends on Tuesday. Well, also where the whole floor opens up.
Mm-hmm.
We will be covering it. I don't know how yet. We're still
we'll figure it out.
Because we instead of like doing, we might try Twitch streaming after the conference and just talk about it real quick, and then sign off and watch the next one, and just keep on hopping on until the next one turns on.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could just do 2 special podcasts that covers
all
the conferences.
All the conferences. One for the big 3 and one for
all the other ones. And then on our regular podcast day, we would just do a final wrap up.
Okay.
But we'll figure it out.
If you guys have any suggestions, let us know.
Yeah. Until then, though, See you guys next week for
Next
E3.
week. E3. Woohoo!
Peace.
Peace out. Peace out.
Goodbye.